What's going on, everybody? My name is DJ Wraith, and today we have the one, the only, Sean. Say hello, man.
Hey man, what's going on, everybody? I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the interview, bro. It's gonna be a good one, so I hope y'all ready.
And I have a feeling about this one, man. I've been lucky. I've been excited to be able to interview you, dude. Um, I first started figuring out who you were whenever you just popped up on my YouTube recommendations when you were doing that 24-hour stream, man. And ever since then, I've been a big fan, big fan. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got started with this?
So my name is, Sean. I'm a graphic designer as well. I went to school for graphic design. I got my associates in that, but I've always had a hand in YouTube and video editing and stuff like that because I like to create, man. I love to create stuff. It's fun for me, and I like to be able to communicate and conversate with other people as well because I'm a very sociable person. So, when I'm not working or anything else, I try to, play the game with my friends or, stream or whatever. I haven't been streaming recently because, I've had some stuff going on around here that I kind of needed to take a break, step back for a little bit. But I do plan to come back and, go back streaming full time. But yeah, I started doing content creation when I say like a junior in high school. I was streaming on Twitch. I was playing like Rec Room, and bro, I was on Rec Room like hopping from game to game, but begging for like follow. I was like, hey man, you see the TTV in the name? Go ahead and follow, sub to the channel. I mean, it worked, and people like watching me. So I started doing that, and then kind of took a break from that. And then I guess around my senior year when I came back to content creation and streaming, and I started back on my YouTube, and I started. So you ever heard of Mugen?
Yes, I have heard
Yeah.
of
So,
Mugen.
so I was making like Mugen videos, and I would do that. And then I was like, okay, I like playing old games too. Let me try to, play some old games. So I started another series called Throwback Thursdays, and every Thursday I would play a different old game. Like, here, let me pull up my channel real quick.
While
So
you're doing that, I'm just peeping the Zabuza sword in the background.
you said what?
I'm peeping the Zabuza sword that's in the
Oh yeah. Oh, I
back.
got you. Hold on.
Damn.
Yeah, bro, I got this from like Spirit. Like it's a cosplay sword, so it's like that foam, that hard
Yeah,
foam, but it's still cool as shit.
it's still cool as shit though. I had one that was when I was a kid. It was made by Jack Pacific. That was like the actual toy one,
Oh,
but
that's the
like,
old one.
but somewhere in the many moves that I've had to do, it's gone out the window.
Man, you hate to see a childhood toy disappear. You hate to see that.
Yeah, one of the things I actually have from my childhood still is the original sound headband. But like I took a butter knife and like sliced out the
You
sliced out the
got
sound.
exiled from the village.
Yeah. So when you were saying, going back to what you were saying about old school videos, like, what was your favorite one to do?
I'd have to say the favorite one that I did. Let me look through here, cause I think the last one I played, I said my favorite one to do was Black Ops 2. I did a Black Ops 2 video 2 years ago.
Dude, I
That was
love
real
Black
fun
Ops
to
2.
play. Bro, facts. And that's why I was like, okay, let me play Black Ops. I was in a Call of Duty mood at the time. And this was it when I was moving in between, staying at a friend's house and getting my own place. So I was at his house and I was like, fuck it, I'm not doing anything. Let me record a Black Ops 2 video. And I loved it. But my best like performing throwback video was the my Metal Gear Rising. That's my best performing one. I still don't know why.
Well, I mean, Metal Gear Rising, I haven't particularly played any of the Metal Gear games because I don't like, I can't wrap my head around stealth. Like, I'm currently playing through Assassin's Creed 2, and all I
Yeah.
really want to do is just, stab and just to have fun.
Right.
But, um, so, with one of the videos that I watched that I loved was your Poke MMO videos.
Uh-huh.
I love old school Pokemon. I'm currently doing a randomizer Nuz of Emerald, like where everything is completely randomized, and I love it. Um, but like, what would you say? would be your favorite Pokemon game, new gen included?
My favorite Pokemon game, like so since childhood, I've always loved Gen 3. But man, whenever Scarlet and Violet came out, bro, that game was so fun, bro. The concept of being able to play a Pokemon game co-op with your friends, y'all can all be in the same world and can do whatever y'all want to do. Just just having that Pokemon experience together, I think was hella fun, bro. It was really fun. And then I played the modern version, Pokemon Compass, bro, and that just made it like a
See,
hundred times
I
better.
haven't heard of Pokemon Compass yet.
Bro, Pokemon Compass is like so it gives it like better graphics, better frame rate, like more Pokemon spawn in the wild instead of just clusters. You can have up to like 30, like 40 Pokemon spawn like in it, like around you at all times or like in the areas or whatever. And then you can skip like specific long ass cutscenes. You can skip those. Thank God, because Scarlet and Violet did have a lot of long cutscenes, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And I haven't got to play all the way through, but like even the shinies, they made the shinies better. Like kind of how it is on what is that? I want to say not ZA, the Arceus, Legend of Arceus. So like you'll see it, and then it'll make a noise and have like a little effect, which is good because I don't know why they didn't put that in Scarlet and Violet. I thought that was dumb.
So I didn't get much through Scarlet and Violet because I just couldn't get over the frame rate issues. Honestly, that was like
Mm,
my biggest setback because I had just played Arceus right as I got
right.
Scarlet and Violet, and I was like, oh shit, this is what we can do. Then why didn't we do that here? But I'm thinking about going back and playing it. Um, you and I talked a little bit about when we were when I was tuning into your streams. So tell me about your Yu-Gi-Oh journey and like what has that encompassed for you? Have you always been a fan or have you just now gotten into it? Um, and like what are your thoughts on the fact that Yu-Gi-Oh Master Duel now has started to decline in popularity? Do you think that's reasonable or
So, okay, let me start with the first question. So, my Yu-Gi-Oh journey. So, like, I've only been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for I wouldn't say I guess 2 years now. I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for 2 years, and the only reason I played it because my friends were talking about it, bro. And I was like, bro, y'all keep talking about this game. Let me see if it's actually fun. So I tried it for the first time, and I was like, kind of don't like this. So I backed off. But I played again with another friend, and I just basically just 1v1 with him like every day. And I was like, okay, I can kind of see how this is fun. Basically teaching me, oh, like all the stuff, like all hand traps or effects and stuff like that. Make sure to read the text. That
yeah,
too.
Yu-Gi-Oh players are notorious for not reading.
Yeah, and I still struggle with that. Like even now, like I'll skim through the text. I'm like, okay, I get what it does, and then like I won't read like the last line, which is like, oh yeah, unaffected by all cards. I'm like, oh well, shit.
It's like, oh shit, I got this 3,000 attack monster in my hand. Let me go ahead and summon it. Oh shit, like you in your turn, and it's like, wait, why did that go to my graveyard? Then you read like this mile long text, and you're like,
Right.
ah shit.
Right. I wish there was a way to, like they could like summarize it, but I know they have to do that to thoroughly explain how it
Right.
works. But like even like so my Yu-Gi-Oh journey, I always say this on stream. I've never watched Yu-Gi-Oh. I've never seen the shows, nothing. I tried to watch 5Ds, like it was cool. And then like when I was a kid, like I watched like Yu-Gi-Oh Zexal, like whenever it came on, but like I wouldn't actively be like, oh, I'm ready for the next episode. You know what I mean? But I've always known about Yu-Gi-Oh and stuff. There's always this specific episode I remember that came on Nicktoons from the first season. It was the episode I believe it was Pegasus fighting Yugi using Toontown, like the tune cards. That's
Tunes
the
are.
I yeah, bro. I vividly remember that episode for whatever reason. I remember it a lot.
It's because all your favorite cards just suddenly got turned into tune monsters, and you're like, wait, what? There's a tune inside of this tune? Like what?
Right. It was crazy, but yeah. So like I would never like I don't want to. I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh fan, but I'll never call myself a Yu-Gi-Oh diehard. I guess I'm more like a casual fan.
Yeah.
And as far as like Master Duel's declining, oh, I could definitely see why, bro. These decks that are coming out are, bro, they're fucking not fun to play against. And I could imagine like a new player coming in. Okay, let me try ranked. And then you got Malice, you got Razil, you got Mitsurugi, you got all these different decks, bro, that makes people like not want to play. Cause I'm gonna be real, if I was a new Yu-Gi-Oh player and I came in the meta now, bro, I would not want to play. Cause when I started playing, the most popular deck at the time was like Ubel and Cash, like Cash Tira,
Oh
and
god,
those,
Cash Tiras. Cash
yeah, they're
Tiras was
still,
suck.
bro, they were horrible. But I'd rather play against Cashtira than play against the modern meta decks, bro, because it's it's insane. Like, bro, you got Malice, which you can't you can't banish any of the cards because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're just gonna come back out the graveyard. That you're actually helping them with their turn.
Exactly.
So so Call by the Grave was useless. So then you had to play hand tramps like Lancea, but even then, if you didn't get a Lancea in your first hand, you're kind of screwed. And if you don't have anything that can kind of break the board, you might as well quit. You lost.
I know for me, I have a friend of mine who just started his Yu-Gi-Oh journey, and he texted me yesterday. It was like, dude, I'm already thinking about quitting Master Duel. I'm like, why? And he's like, for one, there's no variety. Like, I don't want to just
Bro.
hop. I just don't want to hop into a ranked game, and I don't want to hop into like a casual game either, because casual is also toxic.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah. You see the same decks in casual too, the same rank decks. I'm like, bro, come on.
he was excited about the Genesis format, and he was like, I'm honestly upset that it's not in Master Duel yet, because I feel like that would bring more players in. And I'm of the same opinion. Like, Genesis to me was like, oh, okay, so you've got all these old cards like Pot of Greed and stuff like that that used to either make or break or duel
Right.
that isn't in your format, and you make it really hard for people to get into with Genesis, or with, as you were saying, with modern Yu-Gi-Oh,
Mm-hmm.
just based on the fact that you have people who come in, they spend ungodly amounts of hours, time, money, whatever, building these OTK decks, or building these board breaker decks, you know, and it just doesn't make the game fun. Like, why am I going to sit here for 45 minutes, or 10, 15 minutes of a turn, just watching somebody summon, and in the moment I summon something, they're like, ah, no, here's another 10 minutes of me summoning stuff on my board. Like,
Bro,
no.
yeah, I'm telling you, bro. The concept of being able to play on somebody else's turn is so crazy to me. That's so crazy. Why are you able to summon monsters on my turn? So you basically get two turns and I get one.
Right. Or I get
Like,
half of a turn, like.
bro, it's like it's crazy. It's insanity. That's that's the one thing I still can't wrap my head around. That and like, bro, floodgates. Like they're not as toxic, but whenever you find like a floodgate where it's like, damn, I can't play, that kind of sucks. And it's like, cause I play monarchs, but I don't play. I wouldn't say I don't play monarchs the toxic way, because I actually want to see the monarchs cards. That's why I like the deck, because I think the art looks cool, the cards look nice, and I think they're fun to play with. But now I've seen like floodgate, like actual like floodgate monarchs deck. Jesus Christ.
I think the worst card that I like playing, especially if I know it's going to be a toxic deck, I have a card in my deck that's Wave Motion Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
So what Wave Motion Cannon does is basically put you on a clock. So for every turn that goes by, it gains a count. Oh, it gains an internal counter, and then what you do is say that 8 turns go by, right? You totally
Oh,
forget that I have Wave Motion Cannon. I can hit it, and it immediately pops you for 8,000 damage. Yeah.
bro, what?
So every turn that you go by, it stacks 1,000 damage on it.
Bro, that's crazy.
So like, it's it
I sh-
it's a weird win condition, but it's a fun win condition, especially if you're going after people that got like Mirror Jade, Baron de Floor, stuff like that on the
yeah.
field. Because as far as I know, it can't be negated.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can MST it, you can Dust Tornado it, you could do that, but like it can't be like hard negated, because it you know
It's
unless
already
you
activated.
exactly, the moment that you flip it over, the moment that you place it down, it's already live. So
Mm.
I noticed that you have the Evangelion background poster. So
Oh yeah, yeah.
talk to me about anime. Like, what would you say is your top five? I know that everybody gets that question, but for me, that's the basis. Like, what would you say would be your top five of all time?
My top five of all time would have to be the first would have to go to Yu Yu Hakusho. That's a bro. That show is so
Goaded.
goaded, bro. I watched it for the first time. I want to say like in high school during the summer, bro, and it changed my life, bro. That shit was good. It was so. I have not seen an anime like that in a long time, where the characters were good, the story was good, nobody felt like truly useless. You know, everybody played their part, and I like that. Hold on, I got something in my eye. Jesus.
You're good.
Whew. But yeah, like Yu Yu Hakusho, bro, it's just so it was so good. It's changed my life. And then, God, hold on, I'll be back.
You're good, man.
Jesus.
You're good, man. Take your time.
Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho, top one for sure. Hajime no Ippo, that's in my top five, bro.
Goaded.
That shit,
Goaded
bro.
sports anime, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, still one of my favorite sports anime like ever created. It was just same thing, bro. Good character, the vibes, the story, like, bro, like
Especially
a
when he pulled out
character.
that Dempsey roll. That was like, holy
Oh yeah,
shit.
bro. Fucking bodied his ass. And then like, bro, the whole rivalry with him and Sendo, bro, that Sendo, the rematch fight at the Lollapalooza, bro, that's my favorite like fight. Like that's like my top three fights in anime. Bro, it was just so good because like they both had something to prove, you know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, they both went crazy. It really could have went either way. And so yeah, so Yu Yu Hakusho, Ippo, One Piece is definitely in my top five, bro. Cause I basically binged it in like 2 months, bro. Cause I would
Oh,
watch it at work, bro. I would watch it at work, so I would watch it like 12 episodes a day, 12, 13. Cause I would watch it for the full like 8 hours of my shift, bro. So I was watching it like from the time I got there to the time I left, so 5 days a week. And then I try to get myself a break on the weekend so I wouldn't get truly burnt out. But yeah, bro. It was just well, One Piece changed my life too, bro. I used to be one of the haters. Like my boy Mars, he bro, he been watching One Piece since high school. I used to shit on him for it and say it was trash. But once I finally watched it, I understood why he liked it. So
so
many good like emotional moments.
before we continue, how do you feel about the break that's coming? Do you think it's
Oh,
well deserved, or do you think because not only is it a break, but we're also dropping episodes starting next year,
yep,
so we're only going to 24, either 24 or 30 or 26.
yep.
Um,
Every year.
I mean, I know we're
Uh,
coming down to the end of it, but like still, like damn.
I think I think it's crazy, bro. I'm like, dang. Cause One Piece was that show, like, you know what I mean? Like, no matter what, you know One Piece is gonna drop this week.
hmm
And it going to seasonal, ooh, that's like that because bro been doing this for 25 years.
Well, I know
25 years.
I know Oda has said that he wants to have it ended by either 2026 or 2027. Like he wants
Yep.
to be fully done with it because I mean you're right. The man has been drawing One Piece for 25, 26 years, and the show I mean has been going on for 25, 26 years. So
Yeah, man, it's been a long ride. So I would say the break is well deserved. I mean, he definitely earned it. But me, so I already said after I finish watching Egghead, I'm gonna start reading the manga because I can't. I don't want to be spoiled on the One Piece by the manga TikTok people, bro. I promise you, I'm gonna rage, bro. I'm gonna rage. So I'm just gonna start reading it after Egghead.
I have a friend of mine who knows I haven't read the manga. I'm not caught up in the manga. I'm over in Dressrosa now.
Uh,
But I have a friend of mine who like asks me every week, "Hey, have you read the newest chapter?" No, no, I
no,
haven't. Stop.
I'm still on Dressrosa, bro. No, I haven't read the latest chapter.
So then going back to your top five, what would you say your four and five are?
I'll have to say my four would be JoJo because JoJo was so good when I first watched it.
Ooh.
And that's another anime I almost dropped because when I first watched it, I don't know why, but I watched it in dub. So I was watching part one in dub. I'm like, bro, I cannot get past this English voice. So I turned it off. And then I was like, you know what? Let me give it another try and sub. And since then, bro, I've been hooked. Like I'm caught up in the manga. Like I'm all the way on part nine.
I am just getting out of part 8. Like, I'm on the last few chapters of 8.
Oh, how'd you like part eight? Well,
So,
you're almost done.
going based on, like, parts, I mean, part 8 for me, at first I didn't really like it because I was like, why are we introducing like Kira and Josuke and all of
Uh,
that? Spoilers for part 8 if y'all haven't read it. So for me though, going in with that context, then learning Gappy's backstory and all of that, and I was like, holy, like probably my top 3.
bro, it
Like,
was so good.
honestly though, nothing can replace Steel Ball Run. That was a fucking goated season. I can't wait till they actually animate it. Hopefully they do it justice. But
Oh, bro, facts.
part 8 was good. It wasn't, like I said, it was probably top 3. Like for me, it would have to go Steel Ball Run, part 4, Diamond is Unbreakable, and then part 8. Just because I love Josuke as a character, man.
Oh
So
yeah, you're not wrong. Me and you were the same, bro. Like part four, like as soon as I finish, that's oh yeah, this is my favorite part. Nothing else can top this, bro. This is my
because
favorite part.
all Yoshikage Kira wants to do is just kill in peace. Like he just wants to kill and have a simple life. That's
Yeah,
it.
a normal life. Nothing wrong with murdering people every day. That
nothing wrong with taking hands and using them to mix eggs and stuff like that. Nothing
yeah,
wrong with it.
yeah, man. I'm chilling, bro. Y'all messing with my peace. Y'all messing with my life. Yeah, bro. I love the whole like murder mystery aspect and stuff, and the whole slice of life like type of style he gave it. It was really good.
And then what about the fifth one? What about your
My
top?
fifth one,
Yeah.
bro. My fifth one is always like a toss up because it's like it's so hard. But I'd have to say my fifth one would be God. I can't think of the name right now. Trying to look around at my figures. Maybe I can see which anime it is. Uh, I might have to say Attack on Titan. I might have to say Attack on Titan.
That show to me was a very so like I've watched it since it came out. I was one of
Mm,
those like day one guys. I took a break from season 2 and I was like, man, I'm just not feeling it because season 2 took that dynamic shift in the story, at least
right.
for me. But now that I've completely finished it and I'm caught up in the manga, I don't know why I ever took that damn hiatus for so long. It was so good.
Right, bro. Like, so I was watching it because I was watching, bro. Because again, my friends were hyping it up, and I'm like, you know what? I've never seen Attack on Titan. Let me watch it. So I watched the first like 2 3 episodes, bro. I think I finished. I caught up because at the time the last episode for I think season three, like 3 or 4, whenever they went over to that
When they
they
went from parody to oh damn, I know who Marley.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and they like rated it and stuff. So up, so like that whole point, I'm like, the last episode was finna drop, bro. I caught up in the AOT in like a week and a half. I was binging it every day.
So what did you? Speaking of AOT, what did you think of the? I mean, we could spoil, non-spoil. It doesn't matter to you.
Cause
Uh,
I'm not all the way like finished.
oh, you're not?
Yeah, no, cause I was finna talk about that. So
Go
I was
ahead.
watching it, bro. I was watching it all the way up until they started doing that part one, part two stuff. And then I saw, bro, the thing that mainly turned me off was okay, I understand, you know what I'm saying, Aaron was tweaking, whatever. Was it justified? That's debatable. But it was like, bro, Levi, I know for a fact Levi would never team up with those people, bro. He would never do it. And that's the main thing. I'm like, okay, they just trying to finish it, bro. They just trying to finish the show. Cause I'm like, bro, Levi would never do that. They wiped out his squad. They killed all these people, terrorizing them for generations. And you no, bro, you can't sit here and make me believe that they would team up with the Titans.
I mean,
You can't.
he did say it was either him or Sean. I think it was no. I think it was Levi who did say that the apology from them convinced him at least not to kill them because he kind of recognized that they were trying to atone. At
Uh,
least that's what I got anyway out of it. Um,
right.
did you like the fact? I mean, well, you said you haven't fully finished it. Did you like the fact that then they released the last two episodes as like a standalone movie?
I, I don't know, cause I'm not really. I hate that. That's like kind of. It looks like anime is going towards just movies, like for arcs and stuff like that. Like I watched the Chainsaw Man, the Reese arc movie,
I
and
haven't
I'm
seen it
like,
yet. I haven't even caught up on Chainsaw Man yet.
okay, okay. I'm not going to. I'm not going to spoil you or anything, but I hate that like animators are trying to put arcs into movies. And then, especially in Demon Slayer's case, bro, you just dropped the movie. You don't have to animate the arc, like for the movie. Bro, we just watched the movie.
Just drop the
So
movie.
what? Yeah, bro, just drop the movie. Don't then start the anime like the same. We just saw this.
It's like with
Why do
Mugen
I want to
Train,
see it
how
again?
they came up with Mugen Train, and then they re-released it in the series, and then they came out with the Hashira training arc in
Yep,
theaters, and then re-released it as a series. It's like, wait, why? Why?
bro. And exactly, bro. We just saw that. I feel like it started with Dragon Ball Super with the whole Resurrection F and Battle of Gods thing. Now there were some scenes that were cooler in the anime compared to the movie, like the whenever Vegeta fought Golden Frieza at Resurrection F, bro. In the series, he dog walked him, bro. It was so embarrassing.
I have to go back and rewatch that because for me though, because I had watched both Resurrection F and Battle of Gods. When Dragon Ball Super came out, and I actually started watching it was when Goku turned Ultra Instinct, and like that was where everybody was like talking about it. Because I
Uh,
was like, oh, it's another Dragon Ball series. Nah,
yeah,
nah. But then I saw that they redid Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, so I just skipped that because I was like, why would I want to rewatch stuff that I have already watched?
exactly. And that alone is like 25% of the series.
See, I tell people when people ask me where to like if they want to watch or should they watch Dragon Ball Super, I ask them, have you seen Resurrection F Battle of Gods? Yes. Okay. Then my answer is always to watch the first like 3-4 episodes, skip all the way until they go to the first tournament with Universe 6, and then
Yep,
start from there. Because that's when
yep.
it's
Start the Universe six and
really
seven.
where it picks up for me. Because the rest of it's just a recap, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, 100%, bro. It's just a recap. So like the only real arcs is like the 6 and 7 tournament, the tournament of power, and the Goku Black. There's
Yeah.
like three arcs,
Yeah. It's crazy though. It's 131 episodes, man.
bro. I'm telling you, it didn't even feel like it was 131 when I was watching it because I was watching it. I was watching it weekly, bro. I was watching like the live broadcast on YouTube because I was still like whenever Dragon Ball Super first started airing. I think I was like in the I want to say seventh, eighth grade, and then it didn't finish until when did it finish? I gotta look that up. It ended in 2018. So yeah, so it ended like right when I started my freshman year in high school.
Oh man. Yeah, it says here July 5th, 2015 to March 25th, 2018.
Crazy,
That's
bro.
crazy,
That's
man.
crazy.
It
Cause
took
I
that
thought,
long.
bro, I could have sworn like 'cause it did not feel like that long, bro. It did not feel that long at
Mm-mm.
all,
Once you really got into it, it felt like it just blew by, honestly.
bro.
Um
For real,
so I see the Gear 5 Luffy.
right?
What was your reaction to Gear 5? Cuz I got spoiled to it cuz I was
Ah,
still in Whole Cake when
uh huh.
everybody was in Wano cuz I have this very bad habit of like right now I'm 17 episodes behind in One Piece just because I want to give it a little bit
Right.
more. That and this. This shit hurts. But like, what was your reaction to Gear 5? Did you think it was overhyped, or did you think it was like, holy shit, this is going to be like?
So like I said, my friend, he was already watching One Piece. So like I kind of got spoiled. Like I already seen the transformation and stuff. But as I watched One Piece, I realized like you can see stuff, but until you understand the meaning behind it, it won't like you won't really feel that impact until you understand the meaning. And like just because you see it doesn't mean like you can't take it at face value. So whenever Gear 5 happened, I'll watch it. Like I said, I'll watch it at work. I saw it at work, bro. To this day, to this day, I still think Gear 5 is a better transformation than when Goku went Super Saiyan on Namek. Like, bro,
Absolutely.
it's so much better. Like the story, the lore behind it, like the meaning of Gear 5, especially right there on Wano, bro. Watching that fight take a shift, bro. It was crazy,
Then
bro.
you
It was
also
crazy.
like. Then you also like. At least for me, you start to see flashbacks of like the little subtle nuances that Oda sprinkled in,
Yeah,
like all the way back in frickin' Skypiea.
bro.
They
Yeah,
were teasing Gear 5. It's like, damn, this shit's been going for that long. Like, damn.
and that's crazy because Skypiea is actually like one of my favorite arcs, bro. I fucking love Skypiea. It was so good. I know a lot of people don't like it. I guess because it wasn't like a lot of story. I guess it was a lot of it was story, but it wasn't like it was mainly lore. Sky That's why I love Skypiea. It was dropping a lot of lore for the island and the One Piece, universe. Like, oh, I'm not shot up into the sky, shit like that. Enel is a villain, bro. I love Enel, hands down. One
I,
of my favorite villains.
I don't understand where the Skypiea hate comes from because I'm like you. Skypiea was great for me. Um, the one that I don't like, I don't personally like, and I feel like some of the people that I talked to share the same opinion, was the Foxy arc where they were on Drum Island.
Yeah. Okay. So like for the Foxy art, the so like the long ring, long land
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. So with that, I was gonna skip it because it was filler, quote unquote. It was filler. But my friend was like, "Bro, just watch it. Just watch it." I watched it. I'm like, you know what? It's not that bad. Like, I could watch it. It had a lot of funny moments in it, and I guess I could do like a nice, good break in between arcs. Cause what happened after Skypiea? That was like Water 7, right?
Yeah, so it's Skypiea, then yeah, Water 7, then Thriller Bark, and then
Yeah. So
Sabaody, and then yeah.
yeah, cause I believe that break was definitely needed because in his lobby was an emotional roller coaster. So
I'm telling you, still to this day, if somebody sends me a clip from in his lobby, I'm crying. And you know what clip I'm talking about.
yeah.
And my buddy who is now starting his One Piece journey, um, is now in Alabasta, and
Oh, Alabasta was so good,
he's
bro.
like he just saw Miss Sunday, aka Nico Robin, or Miss All
Yeah.
Sunday, aka Nico Robin. He's like, so when do I get to see that scene? And I was like, dude, you're still like maybe 100
Bro.
episodes away.
Yeah,
Like
bro.
you
You
got
still got a
time.
minute. Bro, Alabasta was so good, bro. From
Alabasta,
the
Alabasta was so just underrated in my opinion.
Oh yeah, Alabasta's 100% underrated, bro. You got like a lot of good scenes, like the scene when Pale sacrificed himself for Alabasta, or the scene whenever Vivi was like trying to tell the people to stop fighting, like stop, like bro, that shit, bro, that hit hard because she was like
Right.
trying to get them to stop fighting, bro, and they wouldn't stop, and just the whole thing with Crocodile versus Luffy and stuff, bro. It was so good.
So, do you think they are going to do it justice in the live action? Like, what's your opinion on the One Piece live action? Because I
So
don't
I
think it's that bad. I honestly think it's a very good way to get people into One Piece, considering they
mm,
took the first 61 episodes and condensed it down to 8. Like
yeah,
that's a hard task to do in and of itself, but
that is hard.
they made the story consistent, in my opinion.
Hmm. So I haven't seen it, and I was gonna watch it, but the main thing that turned me off, I guess, was like a little clip I saw, and they had like Arlong and Buggy at the Baratier. I said, okay, bro. I was like, okay, this never happened, bro. That never happened.
Yeah, uh, the scene that you're referring to is when Buggy's head gets taken out of the bag by Arlong, and I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What?
bro,
I
bro.
was
I
I
don't.
was
Yeah,
I was the same
yeah,
mindset as you. Was like that never happened.
yeah, bro. I don't even think Buggy and Arlong have officially like met in the anime.
I'm not sure on that one. Comment section down below. Correct us if we're wrong. Uh, Anthony, if you're watching this, feel free to correct us. Anthony is my buddy that is a super One Piece nerd.
Uh, yeah, bro. Fact check this. Fact check this.
But so, are you going to want to watch it at all, or
Yeah, I definitely am. I definitely do want to watch it. Probably watch it with my girlfriend or something. I got these 2 weeks off. I might watch it now, to be honest.
well, I mean, season two's coming out soon.
Yep, and I know they're
Um,
starting at Alabasta.
yeah, they're starting in Alabasta because where we left up. Well, they got to go to Reverse Mountain first.
Yeah, because I
That's
saw the little clip with Laboon on the
that.
trailer.
That hurts, man. Still to this day, see Laboon like that, like
Bro, when they explained the lore, I was like, ah, damn. That was sad, bro. Like the whole spoilers, but like the whole Brooke backstory, like the whole crew, like dying, bro. I was like, damn.
So, what would you say is your favorite Straw Hat?
My favorite Straw Hat, I like. Who is my favorite Straw Hat? Cause like I don't think I say I have a favorite. Well, I guess Frankie. I like Frankie. Frankie's pretty cool.
Everybody loves
He's
Frankie,
bro. He's there's nothing wrong with him. He's reliable. Like you can always count on Frankie.
and that just the iconic super pose.
Right, bro.
I would
But
say mine would be Brooke, just because of
Brooke,
the whole backstory and just the man doesn't really know what to do with his life because I mean his
yeah,
life is over. But I, dude,
I
I
would.
I cried.
I'd say Brooke would be like a close second for me. Either bro, I was rooting for Usopp. I was rooting for Usopp, but I was like, the arcs just kept going. I was like, okay. And then I don't know how far you are on Dressrosa.
Oh no, so in the manga I'm right at Pika fight. So I'm right where Zoro is about to
Okay, when Zoro fighting Pika.
body fucking Pika.
Okay, did you already see the thing with Usopp?
Where oh shit, Dressrosa is so no. I know I have, but I don't remember. I don't
The
remember.
thing with the thing with him and Sugar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he used the hockey. Yeah, and like how we still haven't seen it since Dressrosa.
Well, it's also kind of like in One Piece Red, where like they have like Yasop and Usopp. Spoilers if you haven't seen it, or if anybody out here hasn't seen it. But where Yasop and Usopp like telepathically connect. Like, where was that the entire fucking time? Like,
Yeah, bro. It's like I don't know, bro. And then everybody's like, oh yeah, up until Elbaf was coming out, Elbaf is gonna be Usopp's art, bro. That's his art. And for what I'm saying, I don't think I don't think that's his art.
uh, so would you say you prefer Usopp regularly, or do you prefer his Soga King Sniper King gimmick?
Oh, Sniper King, hands down, bro. I was telling my girlfriend because we're watching Egghead Weekly. I'm like, God damn, bro, where's Sniper King at, bro? I'm not doing nothing.
um, so with that being said, let's see, where do I want to go with that? Do do you think that One Piece is as much of a commitment as people say it is? Or do you think people are just like, oh, hating on One Piece because it has over 100 and see 1,147 episodes
I
right
th-
now?
I think it's 1,150.
God.
Yeah. I I would say, I mean, you can make it a commitment if you want to. You don't have to do, bro. You don't have to like how I binge watched it in 2 months, bro. You don't have to do that. I did it because I got tired of my friend. Bro, you need to watch One Piece. I'm finna start spoiling you if you don't watch One Piece. I said, fuck it, bro. I'm just finna get caught up. So, cause I don't want to hear this anymore. So I'm caught up now, and like I'd say, I wish I didn't watch it so fast. Cause I wish I still had episodes to watch. If that makes sense.
That's why I'm giving myself that buffer. Like I said, I'm 17 episodes behind right now because I'm gonna briefly touch on this. So skip ahead. I'll put the timestamp here. All right, everyone gone. All right, cool. That the Kuma backstory, dude.
Gas. That
Fucking
was that,
broke me. It
bro. That was so
broke me.
sad. Bro, that end scene with Vegapunk crying whenever he was finna finish the little operation. I was like, bro,
Oh, that's why I'm giving myself a break just to heal and recover from that.
bro, that shit was so that was a hard watch, bro. That was a hard watch. And like the whole stuff with him and Bonnie, bro. And when she was over there and that girl was throwing away his letters, I was like, bro, come on,
Uh,
like, come on, bro. And then he used his her drawing as his Jolly Roger for his flag. That's so many good moments.
so, all right, we're all back from spoiler territory. Thank you to everybody who skipped ahead, and if you don't, you must like getting spoiled. Uh, have you watched Bleach at all?
That's currently what I'm watching right now. I'm still on the Soul Society arc. I just saw when Ichigo beat Kenpachi.
Most goated captain in your opinion that you've seen so far?
Bro, my favorite captain, so that I've seen would have to be what's his name? The blind black dude. He looks pretty cool.
Kaname Tosin.
Yeah, Tosa, yeah. But my favorite captain that I've seen that I haven't seen in the show yet is that wolf dude, bro. He looks so clean.
Yeah.
Bro,
I don't remember his name either because they just refer to him as Doggy. Uh, later down the line, they just refer to him as Doggy. I don't remember his name. My favorite though, I gotta represent for Mayuri Kunitsuchi, man.
uh
Like
I
I
haven't I
love
haven't
Mayuri.
I haven't seen him too much, bro, but I've heard he's weird. That's what I've
It
heard.
is his level of weirdness is something else, but like reading his backstory and everything, like just changed my opinion on him, man. Like
Hmm.
honestly, just getting to know him just a little, like that much more over the surface level, just mad scientist thing was
Right.
just, it was top tier.
Yeah, I definitely need to get caught up on Bleach. That's what I told myself I was gonna do over these 2 weeks. Just try to watch Bleach, try to get caught up.
My buddy is also starting his Bleach journey as well, and he's like, "Oh, my favorite character right now is Don Kanoji," and I'm like, "No, no, no, no,
That
no, no,
that
no,
that like movie character,
no!" The
like the
guy
like,
that the
oh, that dude.
yeah,
Ah, come on, bro. You can't be for real.
it's like,
He
no, you're just lying to yourself.
he gotta be he gotta be trolling. That has to be a troll, bro. There's no way.
So before we wrap things up, because I don't want to take too much of your time and everything, so what has inspired you to continue with your YouTube journey? Because I mean, getting to know you over the past few weeks, it seems like you've had some stuff going on and everything. Like, uh, don't want to get too much into personal stuff because personal stuff's personal stuff.
Yeah,
But like, what makes you want to get up in the morning? Say, like, you get up in the morning, you're like, man, I really don't want to do anything, but then you pump out an hour, 2 hour long stream.
man. I'd say the thing that keeps me going is the community, bro. Like I love the community that I've been able to build in like such a short amount of time. Like it's honestly crazy to me, bro. Like it's wild. And I always tell my girlfriend this, like just the thought of having people looking forward to me streaming, just some random dude on the internet, and then they look forward to my streams and stuff and interacting with me, bro. It's crazy. Like it's crazy. Like I never imagined something like that would be possible. And I say, I love the community I have, bro. Everybody is so cool, in the Discord, people just chatting. Even when I'm not streaming, bro, people just interacting, stuff like a community, and my thing is I would love to give people spaces who don't have a space. That's why I do. That's why I do the viewer duels and stuff like that. Try to interact with people because I know I've noticed a lot of people on Master Duel they don't like to. They'll just sit there and play ranked for hours and hours. I'm like, bro, okay, like that's cool, but don't you want to like interact with the people who are watching you, bro, and just having them sit there and watch you play ranked, bro? That's kind of boring, at least to me.
I'm the same way. Like I would much rather interact with the content creator that I'm watching. Like I'll watch Ruxin 34. Shout out to the Yugi tubers that I watch. Ruxin 34, Rhyme Style, Syriac, stuff like
Mm,
that. And they do grinding on Twitch where they like try to get to master rank.
yeah,
And I would much rather be able to sit down and play and then bounce ideas off of like, hey man, how can I get better? You know what I'm saying? And I feel
right.
like that you can only do that by giving advice and getting advice from the content creator that you're watching.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, bro, I'll say the people like in my community, they've helped me get so good at Yu-Gi-Oh that I never thought I'd be this good. I won't say like I'm a god or anything, but my deck building and like my strategies and stuff, they just evolved from when I first started playing to now.
Your strategies are
And
crazy. As somebody who has actually played you, your strategies are nuts.
and that's what and that's why I just try to one thing I always try to do I always say this I'll never build a meta deck because that's boring, bro. Why would I want to build a deck that a million other people are using? That's why I try to come up with my own original decks
I've got
because
a
it
deck.
makes it.
Oh, go ahead. I'm
Oh
sorry.
no! I was just gonna say it just makes it more fun, and then people don't know what to expect because they don't know what deck you're playing.
I've got a deck that I'm currently building right now that a little inside baseball here. It's a Toon World deck. Why? Because tunes are just tunes. Going back to our original conversation, tunes to me changed the game.
Oh yeah,
Literally.
bro. Tones are bro, especially with the effect of what is it, the field spell? I think Toon World,
Yeah.
where like you can't attack them or something. Oh, no, they can attack directly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, bro, essentially, I think if you could set up like a good like Omni Negate card, like a good Xyz card or something that can protect the Toon World cards, bro, that deck would be crazy.
I just got to do more research because, like, I fell off with Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm not gonna lie, I fell off with Yu-Gi-Oh when Zexal came out,
Uh,
and then I started watching Zexal, and then the Arc 5, and then
mm,
I haven't watched Vrains because it doesn't appeal to me. Like Links, I feel like the game would be better without Links. Honestly,
definitely.
Links and Pendulums need to go. Like, and that's the one thing I like about Genesis is they pretty much went, all right, no Links, no Pendulums. It's like,
Yep.
I bet.
Yep. I know a lot of people don't like links or pendulums. Now, me, I don't. I wouldn't say I've ever like fought like an annoying pendulum deck or like cards that use the pendulum cards, but I would say for sure links, bro, for sure.
When you got IP Masquerena, if somebody summons IP Masquerena on the field, it's basically GG's, in my
Oh yeah,
opinion.
yeah, and especially you have no way to stop them up until this point, you might as well just quit.
Yeah, you might as well just surrender. But anyway, man, I wanted to say thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for bringing your energy, man. I will always say that, like, even while watching your 24-hour stream, your energy was infectious. Like, if it wasn't for the fact that that day I had pulled a 12, I would have probably watched that entire stream. But I was just dog tired. But
Oh
thank
yeah, I
you
feel
so
you.
much for being such a positive light in the community. Guys, let's get him to 300K. Like he is so close. I just checked. You're at 264,000. Like, come on, guys, let's get him to 300. Let's show some love. Let's show some
Oh yeah.
respect. Um,
Man, I appreciate you as well, man, for giving me the time to speak my piece and
yeah,
kind of
absolutely.
expand on who I am as a person.
We need to definitely collab and do some videos together and stuff. Like
Oh yeah,
play
oh yeah, I'm down.
like play some Jump Force and stuff like that. Just be nerds, nerd out.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, I'm down, bro, and I'm pretty sure my boys would love to get in on that as well.
So Just for closing, tell us where we can find you. And I mean,
Uh,
obviously, everything will be linked to the comments down below, the description below. But where can we find you?
so you can find me on Twitch under TKSHAWNN with two N's. You can find me on YouTube under the same name. I got an Instagram. I'll send you the link for that so you can put that on there.
Gotcha.
And I got a TikTok as well. So y'all go follow me on those platforms, bro.
But thank you all so much for watching. And if you liked it, crumple that like button like a piece of paper, aim it, throw it, hope it lands on my subscribe button. And I'll see y'all dudes in the next video. Peace.